Good morning mga kaagi. For today's video, I am going to teach you the site of injection of different kinds of animal. The chicken, cat, dog, swine, goat, and cattle. So the first animal that we are going to inject is the chicken. So for the intramuscular injection or the IM is you will going to find the muscle part of the animal where you can find it in the breast or the leg part, but the suggested site will be the breast part of the chicken. And for the subcutaneous injection is the neck part of the chicken, the back part. The loose skin of the neck of the chicken is where you are going to inject it. And for the intravenous or the IV injection will be at the wing part. You are just going to find the veins of the chicken in the wings. And for the intradermal is you are going to inject the skin of the chicken where you can find it in the wing web of the chicken. Here is the wing web of the chicken, this part. So those are the sites of injection where you are going to administer medication in a chicken. So the next animal that I am going to teach you is the cat. So for the intramuscular injection, the sites of injection will be the lumbar part of the cat. And the lumbar part of the cat is this part. So this is where you are going to inject the intramuscular. And for the subcutaneous injection, there are two sites where you are going to inject it, in the neck or in the back of the cat. So the suggested part for the subcutaneous injection will be the back part. The site for the intravenous injection is the forelimb of the cat. Here is the forelimb of the cat. The vein that will be injected will be the cephalic veins. And for the intradermal injection is in the chest part of the cat, where you are going to inject the skin of the cat. So those are the sites of injections of a cat. So the next animal that I am going to teach you will be the dog. So basically, dog and cat are just the same sites of injection. For the intramuscular injection will be the lumbar part of the animal. Here is the lumbar part of a dog. And for the subcutaneous injection is also the neck and the back part of the dog. For the intravenous injection is the site will be also the forelimb of the dog. And for the intradermal is the chest part of the dog, where you are going to inject the skin of the dog. And that would be the sites of injection of the dog. The next animal will be the swine. So for the swine, intramuscular injection is the neck part behind the ears. This part you are going to administer the medication. And for the subcutaneous injection is the armpit of the swine. So you can find the armpit of the swine is this part. This part is the armpit of the swine. This is where you are going to inject the subcutaneous injection. And for the intravenous injection, the site of the injection will be the ear. So in the ear, you are just going to find the veins on its ear. For the intradermal injection, you are going to inject it in its neck part. The skin of the neck is the site of the intradermal injection. For the intramammary injection, the site will be in its teeth. You are just going to insert a equipment called cannula for the administration of the medication. So those are the sites where you are going to administer medication in a swine. Unfortunately, don't have a goat and a cattle here, so I'll be just going to draw a picture of a animal so that I can show you the sites of injection. So for the goat, injecting intramuscular, the site will be at the neck. So just find the triangle angle here. Then at the middle, this will be the site of the, this part at the middle will be the site for the intramuscular injection. So for the subcutaneous injection, you're just going to inject it at its armpit. This is the armpit of the goat. You are just going to stretch the loose skin of the goat so that you will be able to inject the subcutaneous injection. For the intravenous injection, the site is at its jugular. So the jugular veins is the perfect site for the injection of intravenous injection. And for the intradermal site will be at the neck also. So injecting intradermal is only the skin of the goat. So this part will be the neck. This part will be the injection for the intradermal injection. And for the intramammary injection, the intramammary injection is you are just going to insert the equipment called cannula in the teats of the goat, and then you will going to administer the medication using it. So those are the sites where you are going to administer medication in a swine. So for the cattle, 1, 2, 3. So the next animal that I am going to teach you will be cattle. So for the cattle, injecting intramuscular injection is you are going to put your hands at the neck of the cattle and showing a triangle shape, just like this. Here is the triangle shape of a cattle, and this part will be the injection for the intramuscular at the middle. Also for the subcutaneous injection, this part will be the injection site for the subcutaneous injection, below the injection site of the intramuscular. And for the injection of intravenous, at the jugular veins, the jugular part of the cattle, here is the jugular part of the cattle. This is where you are going to administer the intravenous injection. And for the intradermal injection, at the shoulder, this is the shoulder part of the cattle, just beneath the skin, that would be the site for the injection of intradermal injection. Lastly, for the intramammary injection, the site also is at the teeth of the cattle, just like the goat and the swine. With the absence of use of gauge, insert the cannula equipment for the administration of the medicine. So this is the teeth of the cattle. And those are the sites of injection of those different kinds of animals. And now, let's proceed to the angles of injection. At this moment, I am going to demonstrate to you on how to inject properly using a particular angle. So, just imagine that this banana stem is the site of the animal that we are going to inject. Be sure to massage the injection site before injecting, and then inject it in a 90 degree. Be sure to reach the muscle tissue of the animal, because that is the target of injecting intramuscular injection. Massage after injection. And that is the intramuscular injection using the 90 degree angle. The angle of injecting subcutaneous injection is 45 degree. So inject it like this. Do not inject the full syringe to the tissue of the animal, so that the syringe will only reach the subcutaneous tissues that we need to reach. This is enough. Then inject the medicine. Massage after injecting. Injecting subcutaneous injection would be 45 degree angle. So massage first before injecting, and then inject it in a 45 degree angle. Make sure not to fully inject the syringe, because we only need to reach the subcutaneous tissue, because that is the target of subcutaneous injection because that is the target of injecting subcutaneous. Now inject the medicine. Massage after injecting. And that is the proper way of injecting subcutaneous. So injecting intravenous injection would be, the target would be the veins. So you need to angle the syringe 25 degrees angle. Massage before injecting. Then inject the medicine. Massage after injecting. And that is the injection of intravenous injection. And next would be the intradermal injection. Again, fill up the syringe with water. The target of this injection is the skin. So we need to inject the epidermis of the animal. So the angle must be 10 to 15 angle, so that the syringe would not reach the dermis tissue. Massage before injecting. And then inject the medicine. Massage after injecting. And those are the proper angle of injecting a particular injection. And those are the proper way of injecting following a particular angle to ensure that our medicine have been injected successfully. That's all. Thank you for watching.